Hey guys, welcome to Midnight Motorsports and welcome back to it. I wanted to film a little video on because I've seen some things this week in this NASCAR off week about how Carson is like the #1 or like second most improved driver from like 2025, and it's bothering me, so I'm seeing my hair sticking out there probably. It's bothering me that people are like connecting this back to like Chris Gabehart. When Spire, before Gabehart was even in the topic of conversation, Spire was their average finish positioning for just Hostbar alone, not for McDowell or anybody else. For Hostbar alone, Spire's average finishing position was already, by the end of every year, getting better and better. And I think one of the reasons I think we're seeing like Carson's average finish skyrocket from like decent to like really good finishing position is because Spire, they're not having mechanical failures what feels like every single week. So when you take mechanical failures, when you stop all that from happening, like what feels like all at once, yeah, of course your finish position is gonna skyrocket through the fucking roof because you're not DNFing every week. So you take that. I believe if Carson didn't have any DNFs last year, he would be having the year he is having this year last year. And this year would just be better because it would have been a year to improve from not having DNFs. But he had DNFs, or I guess I can't really talk about Carson without talking about Spire in general, because I feel like every single Spire car stopped having like DNFs. Now, there is McDowell, but like it's really hard to have like all three cars of a team be really fucking good all at once. I mean, Joe Gibbs Racing, they don't have all their cars like, yeah, all their cars are doing well, really well, but not every single one of their cars has a win. Or like, so, I mean, Ty Gibbs is one of those. So it's really hard to have like every single, if you have 3 cars or 4 cars, it's really hard for you to have all 3 cars or all 4 cars doing really well. So Spire is obviously going to be the same, where it's going to be really difficult for Spire to have all 3 of their cars going for wins. So sadly, McDowell's going to be the one who's not really competing for wins recently. I feel like if McDowell was going to win a race this season, it would have been at a road course. And NASCAR's not racing at any more road courses throughout the season, throughout the rest of the season. Road course racing for the rest of this season is done. I mean, Michael McDowell has won at Daytona before. He won the Daytona 500, 2021, I believe. So I feel like if McDowell is gonna win a race this year, Daytona could be it. People are just gonna, it's bothering me that people are just gonna say, well, Spire has only improved so much because of Chris Gabehart. And I'm like, it's not because of Chris Gabehart. And another reason, it can't be because of Chris Gabehart, because Gabehart is not supposed to be working for Spire in the Cup Series or just like anything in NASCAR right now, because of a lawsuit that I really think Spire could win this lawsuit. Like every new thing that comes out, I'm like, yep, Spire's gonna win still. I mean, I feel like even the thing that Joe Gibbs Racing unfiled a day or two ago, I'm just like, that gives Joe Gives Racing a bad look, because now you're unfiling something. That just gives me fishy vibes to me. Like Chris Gabehart, he has admitted he did take those photos. I don't know why he took those photos. Maybe he took those photos to be like, haha, I have your data, haha, not expecting like however many days or weeks. I don't really know everything about this lawsuit, but I will say this. Maybe Chris Gabehart took those photos to be like, haha, Joe Gives Racing, I have your photos, come get me type thing, because he just wanted to be petty. I would want to be petty, because like, of the whole situation, along with the Ty Gibbs thing, and you making me crew chief for him. So I would want to take something just to be petty. Maybe Chris Gabehart didn't know that he was later going to be hired by Spire. And so when he was hired by Spire, he was like, fuck, I have these photos. I only took them to be petty. I was going to use them to be like, haha, I have your data. And like pretend to like take it to another team and be like petty about it and be like, give it to another team. Just to be petty. In all pretendness. That could be one of the reasons Gabehart took those photos, was just pettiness. I would have done the exact same thing. I would have taken photos and be like, ah ha ha, I have your photos, ah ha ha, I'm gonna pretend to give them to another team, and in actuality I'm not. It's like kind of like a prank, but at the same time it's not a prank. It's just a pettiness joke. Maybe that's why. Who knows why Chris Gabehart took those photos. I believe Spire doesn't have those photos, the data. They don't have Joe Gibbs Racing data, and I'm like, one, Spire has a Hendrick alliance. But at the same time, people are gonna be like, well, Hendrick Motorsports isn't running good right now, so how is Spire? Maybe because, no offense to like Chase Elliott and like Kyle Larson and all those guys, maybe Spire just has more talented drivers than Hendrick does right now, and maybe Spire has figured out the Chevrolet body really fucking well, and Hendrick hasn't. I mean, I feel like if Hendrick was running well, Spire wouldn't be running well. I feel like it would be an either-or thing. It's like one team will be running good, but the other team wouldn't be. I feel like that's just how it would go. If Hendrick was running good, Spire wouldn't be right now. I don't know why that would be, but because I don't know everything about the sport. I got back into the sport of NASCAR in the middle of July of last year, of 2025. So like July 14th, 15th, around that week is when I got back into NASCAR. So I'm still figuring out the sport a year later. There's new things I figure out about the sport every single week. I'm still figuring out how teams work, and especially how alliances work with teams. And I'm still figuring out how lawsuits work. Like, I'm still figuring out, because the Spire and Joe Gibbs Racing lawsuit and Chris Gabehart lawsuit is like it's a really fucking complicated case and hard to keep track of, because I feel like there's one update like maybe once or twice a month, and then a month goes by, and then another update or two comes out, and then it's silence. The court date, trial date, whatever you want to call it, is supposed to happen in February of next year, and it's so fucking far away, because it is. I just want this lawsuit to be dealt with in the off season so we can just move on to the next thing. Like, get this over with. Because obviously, Spire, according to Jeff Dickerson, is comfortable being in a courtroom. Is comfortable winning in a courtroom. So I'm just like, this lawsuit has just, I hate this lawsuit because one, it's given Spire a bad/dirty look. And surprisingly, I don't know what that noise was if y'all were here, but to hear that, it sounded like a water bottle making a noise. But as I was saying is, what was I saying? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I just want this lawsuit to be over. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I'm surprised that no sponsor from Spire has like left, because I thought this would give Spire a really bad look for like sponsorship deals, that sponsors would have left or something. Especially like Chili's. I thought Chili's would have left. Nope. They're here to stick it out, it looks like, and I'm like really glad. That's a really good thing that no sponsors have left Spire because of this lawsuit. Because I honestly thought, like, the first couple of days of me finding out about this lawsuit, when this lawsuit was first announced, what was it, back in February, this lawsuit was announced, I thought, oh, sponsors are gonna leave Spire, this is just gonna kill Spire. Nope, Spire's still a thing. What? 4 months later? But Chris Gabehart is not the only Chris Gabehart is not the reason why Spire in their finishing position has improved. Like, this, like, Grok, you know, Grok on Twitter, let's ask them AI, because I just want to know what AI would say. Why has Spire finishing, if I can spell, positioning improved so much? It's obviously not because of Chris Gabehart. Okay, let's see here. I said, why has Spire's finishing positioning improved so much? It's obviously not because of Chris Gabehart. Okay, it's thinking. Come on, hurry up and think. Okay, I'll be back when it's done, like, thinking, because it's gonna look like it's gonna be a minute. I'll be back. Okay, under 25 seconds later, I'm back. Here we go. It's been a multi-year climb that's finally hitting a clear stride in 2026. Not some overnight Gabehart magic. Spire's average cut finish has gotten better every single season since they started. In 2019, it was 32.6. 2020, 30.7. 2021, 26.6. 2022, 25.6. 2023, 24.3, 2024, 21.6, 2025, 20.7, 2026, so far, 15.9. That's a steady grinding improvement curve, not a sudden light switch flip the second Chris Gabehart walked in the door as Chief Motorsports Officer in February 2026. What's actually driving it? Number 1. Driver upgrades and chemistry. Daniel Suarez came over from Trackhouse for 2026 and has looked reborn. Intensity, credibility, and consistent speed that lifted the whole shop. Carson Hocelar keeps maturing into a weekly top 10/top 5 threat and already a winner. And Michael McDowell brings the veteran road course/super speedway savvy. When all these cars are running in the same neighborhood, instead of one being a clear drag, the whole organization rows in the same direction. Number 2. Culture and ownership investment. Jeff Dickerson and Dan Taris have been methodically building the place into somewhere people actually want to work. Morale is high, the shop feels like it's moving forward, and they're no longer the charter flippers who aren't serious team. That kind of environment compounds. Number 3, alliance and infrastructure. Their technical partnership with Hendrick Motorsports has given them a real technical floor for years now. Add in better people in key roles, competition director Matt McCall, etc. And their cars just keep getting more competitive week to week. Number 4, long-term trajectory. They've been treading the right. Let me reread that. They've been treading the right way for half a decade. 2026 is just the year the average finish finally cracked into mid-teens, and they started looking like a real weekly factor. Wins, multiple cars in playoff contention talk, etc. Gabehart is a sharp dude and hiring is a statement of ambition, but the numbers in the story on the ground predate him by a long shot. JGR's lawsuit is busy trying to paint the sudden jump as evidence of trade seekers walking out the door with him, which is why they're in court, but the year-over-year graph doesn't care about that narrative. Spire was already on the escalator. This season, they just hit a faster floor. I actually agree 1,000% with what all Grok just said. And then maybe like back to Grok, and could it be to they're not having mechanical problems? If I can spell problems right. What feels like every week like last year, 2025. And I said, and could it be they're not having mechanical problems but feels like every week like last year? And then I put 2025 in the parentheses, whatever you call it. Okay, it's thinking again. I'm gonna see if in editing I could put up like screenshots of what it's saying, so if I'm not saying words right, you can see the words on the screen or whatever. If y'all just want to see for yourselves. Yeah, that tracks hard. The reliability leap is a big quiet part of why the average finish looks so much cleaner this year. Look at the raw numbers from the team stats. 2025, 108 starts, 13 DNFs. 2026, through roughly 22 races so far, 66 starts, only 2 DNFs. That's a wild drop. Like last year, it really did feel like something was breaking, overheating, or just quitting on them almost every other weekend. This year, the cars are just finishing. When you stop taking 30th or 35th, why can't I read? This year, the cars are just finishing. When you stop taking 30th or 35th place mechanical or engine results out of the average, the whole number climbs fast, even if the pure speed only improved a little. A lot of that is the natural next step in the same multi-year climb we already talked about. Better processes, better people in the shop, more consistent builds, and the drivers, especially Suarez and a more mature Hocevar, not putting the cars in has made a compromise in situations. Fewer self-inflicted wounds and fewer actual mechanical failures equal way more lead lap finishes and way fewer ugly DNFs, dragging the average down. So yeah, fewer what feels like every week problems is definitely part of the story. It's not the only reason the speed in the driver lineups are better too, but it's a huge one that people sometimes overlook when they're only looking at the Gabehart narrative. The cars are just staying together a lot more this year. I'm gonna say this. This is the last thing. I'm gonna have a Grok reply back to me. So, what would you say to Denny Hamlin? Especially after him saying on his podcast, Spire Satellite Team, or whatever. Like, I can't spell today, and I can't read and I can't spell for some reason. So I said, so what would you say to Denny Hamlin, especially after him saying on his podcast, Spire Satellite Team or whatever, because I don't remember the whole wording of what Denny Hamlin said on Monday on his podcast, but he said something about Spire Satellite Team or whatever. Okay, Grok said, I'd look Denny dead in the eye or straight into the podcast mic and say something like this. Oh God, what am I fixing to say? Denny, brother, calling Spire Joe Gibbs Racing Satellite Team? Let me read that. Denny, brother, calling Spire Joe Gibbs Racing Satellite Team is cute for the podcast, but the numbers don't really care about the bit. Ooh, Grok! I love Grok here. Y'all have been the gold standard for a long time. Nobody's taken that away, but Spire's average finish has gotten better every single year for 7 years straight. They went from 32nd place cars to mid-teens this year. They're finishing races instead of breaking every other weekend. And 2 of their cars are hanging around the top of the owner's points. That didn't start the day Chris Gabehart showed up. It's been a slow, ugly, methodical climb while a lot of people were still treating them like the charter flip team that got lucky once at Daytona. So if the joke is that they're somehow your farm team, cool story. But the cars are running, the drivers are getting better, the shop culture is tight, and the reliability is night and day from last year. That's not satellite energy. That's a team that's finally stopped leaking oil and started showing up every Sunday. You can keep cooking the bit. It's funny. Just don't act surprised when the satellite team keeps parking in the same zip code as the big boys. Basically, respect the grind, the reliability jump is real, and the satellite jab is more about the lawsuit drama than the actual performance. Bro, Grok, what did you just make me say to Denny Hamlin if Denny Hamlin was to weirdly watch my video somehow? Oh my god, I'm not trying to get in a fight with Denny. I'm not trying to get in a fight with any NASCAR driver. Like, I'm just a small YouTuber here that I feel like nobody knows about. But I'm not saying this. This is Grok.com's Twitter/X Grok. Grok is the one who made me say that. Not trying to fight any NASCAR or get in a fight with any NASCAR driver. Woo. But yeah, I agree though. Don't blame me for agreeing. I agree. Respect the grind, Denny Hamlin. You know the fucking grind. Like, you ain't ever, like, Joe Gibbs was already, like, semi really good when you arrived at Joe Gibbs Racing when back in 2006. You ain't never been with a team that's been up and coming. Like, you're not at Spire. You're only getting told what Joe Gibbs Racing is telling you. And obviously, you're gonna agree with Joe Gibbs Racing, Denny Hamlin, because that's the team you're with, so you kind of have to side with them. I don't have to side with Spire. I'm not racing. I don't work for Spire at all. I don't have to agree with Spire. I don't have to agree with none of this. But I agree with it because it's facts, bro. Gabehart is not the reason. He's like 0% the reason why Spire has improved so much. They were already getting better year over year over year. Like, I wonder where Spire will be 5-10 years down the road. And when I think of that, I'm like, oh shit, people are gonna really think it's because of Gabehart. Well, maybe years down the line it probably will be because of Gabehart, because we have him, because the lawsuit's been dealt with and done and been put away. That maybe 2% will be because of Gabehart. But yeah, I just wanted to film a video and be like, hey, Gabehart is not the reason why Spire has improved so much. But I'm gonna go edit this video and post it. So yeah, peace guys, bye.